I really miss school, and that's something that a lot of older people will say, oh, you'll miss school one day, and when you're younger, you don't believe it. And, it depends on the person. Some people have a horrible school experience. Some people have a great school experience. And I was lucky enough to have a really great high school experience. I went to this school in Utah where I live, and I got shut down after 5 years. You can try and look it up if you want. And I really think it was the best thing that ever happened to me. It got shut down because of some financial problems that one of the, probably multiple original board members caused. And it's really sad the way it happened. It was the 5th year that was open, which was my senior year. And it was like 2 or 3 months before end of school, before graduation. And rumors started going around that the school was closing, and we started getting emails, and there were meetings about the school actually closing. And the state board or something had decided to do an audit or something of our school and found that we were missing hundreds of thousands of dollars, and we didn't know about it, and we all didn't have enough time to pay it back. And even if we were to pay it back, we would be in really hot water and kind of a school that would be constantly looked at because of that. So even if we were to pay it back, there would be a low chance of us getting another year, which really sucks because the school was amazing. And a lot of people disagree. A lot of people agree. It's school. But I miss it so much. And you look back on the person you were in high school or college or middle school, and I just wonder if that me would be proud or happy of the me I am today. It's like the future letters that sometimes your teachers made you write, like open this in 5 years or open this in college or something. I actually do have one of those that I wrote when I was in 3rd grade, and it's pretty funny. But it's just weird to look back and remember the things I wanted to do and the things I didn't do, the things I regret, and kind of where it's led me today. I knew I wanted to take a year off before going to college, which I've done. And I still don't want to go to college, but I'm accepted and have an apartment place I'm trying to move into. And I know what field I want to do. There's 2 degrees I can't choose between. And I still don't want to go. And even though this schoolwork sucks and math sucks and calculus, freaking hated calculus, that was an awful class. And I'm super introverted, so people always sucked and people still do suck. I just wish I could have one more day or relive some of those moments, or visit the school and see what is going on today. But it's closed. The building is still there and it's for sale, and there's actually a church that owns part of it, so they're still running. And I think there was a smaller school program that was also using the building. I think they're still there, but I'm not sure. And there was a memorial for a student who had died, and he was my friend a few months ago, and we were planning on using the building, and the doors were unlocked, and we looked around, and we looked as much as we could and everywhere we could. A lot of stuff was still locked, but it's just sad to see it so empty. But it was still so familiar, you know? Our school was weird. It was a charter school, and it had a weird setup. It was not set up like any other school, program-wise and building-wise. And it's weird to be able to walk into a place that feels so empty and haunted almost, but so familiar at the same time. Because you walk in, when we first walk into this school, there's a big atrium, and there's trees, like live trees, planted inside, and they're still there. And the cafeteria is still there, and the building was kind of sectioned off, so it was a K through 12 school, so we didn't get to go see the kindergarten area, but the elementary school was still there. We were planning on expanding the building, so a lot of the middle school classes were in portables outside of the school, and those aren't there anymore, but the high school area was still there, and the art studio, and the gym, and the music room, and the choir room. It's still there, and there was still a lot of stuff inside. There were still desks and tables and stuff, and a lot of that, the things that the school had to be auctioned off or sold to try and still pay back the money, because that was the thing we still had to do. And a lot of that was still there, and I'm sure that process takes a while, but it's kind of the feeling or the look of the last day of school, where your teachers just make you clean everything, and you stack all the chairs in the room, and all the tables and stuff get pushed aside, and the teachers have taken down all their teaching materials and stuff. It was like that, but it also felt like exploring a haunted house, because you go places and you remember the things you did there and the people you did it with and all those memories. And it's sad that you can't go and relive it. And I really wish that it was still open, because even though I was a senior and I was lucky enough to still be able to graduate, and this whole situation of the school closing so fast really messed up a lot of people and their credits, especially the juniors. And I'm glad that some of my friends who were juniors found a good school and will graduate, but I wish I could see them graduate from AASU. That's where they wanted to graduate from, and I wish I could walk in on a Friday and talk to old teachers. And one of my favorite teachers is the art teacher. Everyone loved him. He was one of the few teachers that taught at the school for the full 5 years, and he had the most beautiful art studio, and he was so loving and accepting and welcoming, and he was just the person that everyone went to. He was that teacher. And when we were able to go inside the school those few months ago, the art studio was locked, but it had a lot of windows, and you can look inside, and everything was gone. And it's things like that, things that were important to the students and the teachers, and things that made the building memorable, that really just remind you that it's gone, and it will always be gone. And I'm sure that a lot of people are so grateful to get out of high school, and there's a lot of people who hated it. And there's that cliche quote that says you never know what you have until it's gone. And it's true, because I really loved my school. And because of the awful decisions of those people, and this one man in particular, I'm never going to get it back. And I'm never going to go to another dance show. I'm never going to be able to see my friends walk across the same stage that I did. I'm never going to, perform as an alumni in a show. I'm never gonna walk into that art studio again the same way it was. And it sucks. So I really hope that there's people out there in high school who are having a good time, and the people who aren't, well, you'll get through it, and that's what everyone says, but you will. It's only 3 or 4 years of hopefully a really long and great lifetime. And I just wish I could go back, because now I'm working as an intern full-time at this company that's boring, and I'm stuck around 30-year-olds all day, and I'm already not a people person. And it's really hard to try and make friends with people who go out drinking on a Friday night, and I'm underage. And even if I did drink, because there's stupid people who did that, I obviously can't go to a bar with people who know I'm underage. And I am working the job that I really love, but I'm not doing as much as I want, and it's at a place that I really love and I care about, but I hope I get to do what I love somewhere else at a more stable and bigger place. And I have a third job that currently I'm really slacking off at and I'm not really enjoying, because I'm an adult now, and when you're an adult, things change, and you don't have the same luxuries you did as you were younger. I'm just working 3 jobs, and most of the time I spent during the day I don't like, and the time I do, I wish it was even better. And I still really don't want to go to school. I really don't want to go to college, but it seems like the best option for the career I want to have, which also really sucks. I'm just scared. And I really hope that 10th grade me or 11th grade me or any younger me is happy and proud of where I am. In some aspects, I think I would be, but in others, I'm not so sure. I really enjoyed high school, and most of middle school and elementary school was great. And I just wish I could go back to being younger and not having these adult responsibilities, and to be able to spend time with the friends I had, which weren't many because I'm not a great friend. But at least I had some. And if I ever look back at this and watched it, I really hope I'm in a better place. I think future me will remember how I'm feeling right now. But I really hope I don't feel that way forever. Enjoy school. And like every other adult out there, even if you don't, things will get better. And good luck with everything.